love it.
So, I have Asperger's. I don't know if you ever heard of that. It's basically just a highly pretentious form of autism. I just thought of that. No, I didn't. But it makes it hard for me to remember to do things, normal things, you know? So I went to the mall. I was at the calendar store. I found this like really inspirational calendar. You know, mark things on the calendar to remember. And they had this really inspirational one painted by all people that have no hands. They're called foot painters. Because they actually learn to paint these beautiful works of art just using their feet. And I was just looking at this and I was like, wow, this is amazing, you know? But then I looked to my right and I saw these calendars that were painted by people that have hands. And I was like, oh my God! That's way better! I hate using the bathroom in the mall because I feel like the only urinal available is always that little 2.5 foot tall kiddie urinal, you know? I have to stand like this and completely readjust my whole stance just to make sure I get all of it over the kid's head. So I went to Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men for the $10 haircut. Of course, they talked me in the VIP room, which is just a Brazilian. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men is like a strip club, except they do hair during the day, which is cool if you can relax around a stripper wielding a pair of scissors. I thought it was going to be sweet, because when I sat down, Panama started playing. I was like, I can get into this. But then the song ended and another song came on, so she just got up and walked away. Started cutting some other dude's hair. I had to pay her like 5 more times just to finish my haircut. Don't laugh too long or I can't drink. Then I felt bad because my dog's all shaggy, so I had to take my dog to the groomer, and it wasn't in the best part of town. But you know, she did a pretty good job. She put that little red bandana around his neck. And then when we were leaving, I must have lost my grip on the leash because he ran right into the middle of the road. And there was this van speeding towards him. I was like, oh no, you know? And his little red bandana's flapping in the wind. And before I could even do anything, it was too late. Some Crips leaned out the window and shot him. I feel like there should be a Lady Jane's for dogs. Just because, you know, well, that's something that would only happen in America, though. And because we have to combine everything. Like, the Japanese invented Feng Shui, the art of moving things around. And they invented martial arts. But I've never heard an Asian person offer to rearrange someone's face. Thanks, Rob. Alright, let's go. I'm killing my baby. So, I feel like a lot of my problems could just be solved if I had more money. Like, I wish I had one of those money printers that the U.S. government uses. I would make so much money if I sold one of those things. I talk to people a lot. Probably not a good thing. Here's some advice. Like, you gotta be really delicate when you're talking to super crazy people. Because once they think you're Satan, it's almost impossible to convince them you're Jesus. I ended up, you know, chumming up a little too much with the guy that owns the little Arabic convenience store. He sold me a little magic lamp. I'm like, bro, I don't believe in genies or virgins or anything like that, but I want to support your business. And I took it home and I'm polishing it off, and there obviously was no genie inside. It was just a completely ordinary, average, run-of-the-mill Muslim. Alright. Before I go... No, too late. Before I go, I just want to impart some wisdom on y'all. If you ever think a black person looks exactly like a celebrity, make sure they do. Because the lady at the grocery store got really mad at me. I was like, man, I hate to do this, but have you ever seen the show 227? And she was like, 227 with Marla Gibbs? I said, yes! You look exactly like everyone on that show. Thank you, that's my time. It's all right.